Hi, welcome to your daily tarot card reading. I am Michelle, and this is Astrology Motivation. My premier YouTube channel is Born Without Boundaries Tarot. The daily tarot card reading happens every day or every weekday over here on Astrology Motivation. This is a reading for all zodiac signs. It's a reading for anyone who is drawn to hear it. Even if you've never listened to tarot before, thank you for taking a leap of faith in your own energy, because that is what guided you to the message. Yes, I know it sounds hokey. It's really not. You're drawn to messages that you need to hear for whatever reason that you need to hear it. I hope that you like the channel enough to subscribe and then ring that notification bell so that you'll get notified when I'm live, because I go on all different times over here. And so that's the only way that you'll be able to know is when you turn on notifications. But I'd love to hear your voice. It's a live chat for a reason. We all support each other here. And hi, Jennifer. What's up, Alana? So good to see you guys over here. What's up, Intuitive? What's up? Hey, Tina. I'm so glad that you guys are on. I know it's late. I had a personal reading. I do personal readings if you're interested in one, in booking one. Just so that you know, December, there's not a lot of slots open because I'm doing a lot of stuff with family. And so, book them while you can. If you're interested, the booking information is down below. It's really www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. That's my website. That's the only place that you can schedule and book readings. So if you're interested, but that's, they take me a long time. So I'm happy to have gotten that one done. And now I'm live with you guys. I have a few more things to do. I have some videos to record. I got stuff to do. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are all up. I hope that you enjoy your readings. I hope that Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius, you're enjoying your readings too. And let's go. Let's see who's on. What's up, Carol? Hey, Earl. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Trina. What's up, Four? Hi, Kaz Glow. Hi, Angel. Hey, Sizdad. Good afternoon. What's up, Sha? What's up? What's up? So glad that you guys could come on. I'm so chilly. Oh my God. I'm so cold. This is not my season, guys. It's not my season. Now, Texas is pretty cool because yesterday I was in Arizona yesterday and I traveled home. I got home around 6:30 at night. And it was cold in Arizona. It was cold. We're up in the mountains where we are in Arizona. So, yeah, I got home and it was 79 degrees. I'm like, I love Austin. I'm not a cold weather person, but now it's cold today. Winter in Texas is like menopause. One day it'll be 80 and the next day it'll be 50. And then in the same day, it'll go from 50 up to 80 down to 35. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. Is what it is. So, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be back in Austin. I actually missed Austin. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Dana. And Arizona is great. Actually, I just love Arizona. It's fantastic. But I'm not going to vote for any place that's cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always going to choose the warmer place. So let's get into, this Friday is my sister's birthday. Trying to think of really cool things to do. I'm not going to say her age. That's rude, but it's a big one. It's a big one. So I got to do something special. Yeah. I have a great life. My life is filled with happiness. Isn't that wonderful when you can sit back and say, my life is filled with happiness? It ain't perfect. But that just reminds you of the good stuff, So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about a lot of things that are coming up. So coming up soon, and to announce new things soon. So I love it. I love how complicated life can be. Let's look at the charts. Today is Wednesday. This is a tough week. This is tough. So we have Mars that is directly opposite from Venus and Mercury. we're kind of having a trouble getting out of our own way with that configuration. It's like we're seeing too myopically. We're doing things maybe too myopically instead of being able to expand or grow or look at things big picture. Maybe we're trying to go too broad too fast. Jupiter is quincunx to the south node, so it could be that we're trying to expand too rapidly and we're just not ready yet. Like I said, Saturn is the only one in any harmony right now. Oh no, that's not true. Hold on. Who else is here? No, the moon. The moon for a brief moment will be in harmony with Uranus, but that moves pretty quickly. Overall, it's Saturn. Saturn is in harmony with Venus and Mercury and Mars. So slow and steady wins the race, guys, because if you try to push it in this energy, you're going to be pushing it. You can't push it. You can't. I almost feel like in some ways you're going to be too distracted to push it. And so all you're going to do is kind of like get disappointed in a situation where you don't have to be disappointed because things aren't really happening that are bad. They just want you to slow the fuck down. And so slow the fuck down. Sometimes the problem is you. And I remember how I'm looking at myself when I say that. It is. Yeah, really. Capricorn reading was beautiful though. Some beautiful energy for Capricorn, but there's just a lot of tension. We have that square between Neptune, Mercury, and Venus, and Neptune and Mars. It's also a square between the moon and Mars. We're just not really. Mars is in retrograde, so it's slowing us down anyway. Slowing us down in terms of our energy levels. Don't try to do too much. Seriously. This is definitely the energy where you'll get sick if you do it. Not like sick like dying, but like sick like you'll wear yourself down really easily. You'll get exhausted and you'll be more susceptible to the flu and everything else that's out there. Everything else that's out there. I had to take a COVID test when I first got to Arizona because I was showing like cold symptoms, and they have those over-the-counter tests that you can buy from like Walgreens and CVS, and it's so fascinating how it works. It's really cool, but sticking that little stick up your nose is really uncomfortable. It's like it stings, but it's so cool the way the test works. It's so cool. It's just remarkable. It's remarkable that they can like do those things. Anyway, I did not have COVID again. I tested absolutely negative. It was just a cold, but just an FYI, this is flu season for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. It is winter time. It's traditionally flu season anyway. And I think that if you push yourself too hard, that's what you're going to run into with all the squares to Neptune right now. And then Jupiter is semi-square to Uranus, which means we're not finding an easy path to change, or it's challenging. There's obstacles, especially with our stubbornness or insistence on change, maybe that we're not even ready for yet. I mean, it's one thing to get behind change. It's another thing to get behind change that you haven't earned or you're not ready for. So that can be an issue, or just a sense of we haven't gone fast enough and things should have changed and it should have already been done already. Like, what a shoulda coulda, dude. Like, what is that? All of those expressions are meaningless because there's nothing that they create but worry and anxiety. Like, you can't do anything. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. You can't change the past. Right? It's just, what do we have in front of us and can we work with it? And I swear to God, it's that pragmatic, hardworking, take it slow, long-term commitment kind of mindset that is going to get you everywhere this week. Everywhere, especially today. Well, especially all week. I was going to say that. Especially all week, because I've seen the charts. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. I swabbed my mouth with it the first time. Oh, Lori, That's so funny. Well, I got to tell you, that's probably a hell of a lot more comfortable than what you actually have to do. I would rather swab my mouth any day. It's really uncomfortable. And the fact you have to do it to yourself, I think is really tough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Hey, Carol. It is. I'm very impatient. Sleepy all day. Sleepy. It's like, yeah. Sleepy. Let yourself sleep. Let yourself sleep. Honestly, you'll get farther. Doesn't seem like it, but you just got to have faith. You know, those semi squares and the squares to Jupiter, it's not like there's not expansion with a square to Jupiter, but it's forced expansion. It's like there's a lack of faith when there's a square to Jupiter. And Jupiter is a very God connected spiritual entity. And it's just lacks faith. There's like a lack of faith. Like I have to force this change because I don't believe it'll come. Believe me when I tell you, if you let yourself sleep, you'll get farther. All right, let's see. Y'all ready for this? Your sleep has been rubbish. Okay. The last couple of nights, no idea why I've stayed away from caffeine. Okay. You know, sometimes it's not the caffeine. It's not. What the heck is this? It just gonna plop out on me. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords, which means we're trying to figure things out when we're ready to move. We're ready to move forward. We're ready to move on. We're ready to leave something behind us, and it's pain and it's suffering and it's all the shit that we've been through. 6 of Swords indicates we're ready. Like it's almost like that's our fuel to get away and to move forward. Ace of Pentacles is here, which is an opportunity, a financial opportunity, a business opportunity, or some sort of career opportunity, or just abundance, thinking we figured out abundance. But 8 of Swords is here, which means we feel like we're left behind, being isolated, being abandoned, or feeling isolated. Why is that here? 10 of Cups is here on the other side, which is happiness and abundance. And King of Pentacles is here, getting shit done, being a boss. 2 of Swords is our central energy, which means we're confused. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I don't understand it. Let's keep moving. We have the Hermit card. What do you need to tell me, God? Because this doesn't make much sense to me right now. It's almost like in some ways somebody's afraid to be alone. It's like somebody's afraid to be successful because somebody's afraid to be alone. They want to be able to carry everybody on their shoulders with them because they're trying to do everything all at once and they don't see the general progression of things. If you blaze a trail and you have to be by yourself for a while, you won't be by yourself for long because you've blazed a fucking trail. You've paved the pathway. I said this, go watch my Sagittarius video over on Born Without Boundaries. You'll see. I said this to Sagittarius. It's like, don't worry about people not keeping up with you because they will catch up to you. When you moving forward actually does move them forward. You don't have to carry them. Just blaze the trail and then it's there for them. They'll follow. 9 of Pentacles is here. 9 of Pentacles is really gain, like people appreciating you and feeling really strong in your power and knowing I got this. So it's saying even though you feel isolated at first, especially from family and friends, and you're not sure what's going to happen, you're creating opportunity. It's going to work out. This is almost like the sacrifices that you have to make before your breakthrough. And Hermit is also spending time alone, focusing on work, maybe being left alone. We have 7 of Swords. So we have 9 of Pentacles, which is this abundant energy. But 7 of Swords means it's like you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. Some people can't be. 6 of Cups is here. Somebody from the past coming back into your life. Somebody maybe that you were friends with, or maybe returning home. Ace of Swords, deciding to go home or visit home or go back home. That's what 6 of Cups usually is, just to those places that used to fill your heart with happiness. Ace of Swords means realizing something. It's almost like the reason why, okay. You keep making mistakes because you're correct. Let me explain. The reason why something doesn't feel right is because it isn't right. You just can't. Two of Swords is our central energy, which means you can't put your finger on it. You just know something ain't right. And that's what the cards are confirming. You know something isn't right, but you just can't put your finger on it. So it's almost like a sense of the cards are saying, go home. It'll become clear to you. You'll know why. You'll know why it wasn't right. You'll figure it out. And maybe you need some time away or some space to really get perspective. Maybe even to appreciate things more. But ultimately, the thing that doesn't make sense that you're being like pulled to do is what you need to do to get the clarity that you're so desperately seeking. And you will not find if you don't give yourself some of that space. Seven of Swords is futility. Seven of Swords is opportunity being stolen from, or not getting a chance, or feeling like you didn't get a chance to really thrive. Six of Cups here. A stolen opportunity, somebody that you never got to be with, somebody that you never got to talk to, or something that you never got to do. It's on your mind. And I think it's on your mind because you need to try it or do it, engage in it. It may not change your life, but it'll knock it off the list so it doesn't distract you anymore. Don't know who needed to hear that message. But I need a lot of clarification because I feel like this reading is all over the place. I feel like it's all over the place. It's almost like you feel like you've worked really hard on something, and you have. But why is the Seven of Swords here then? Like, this reading would make more sense to me if the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords wasn't here. So what is the Seven of Swords here for? Why? Please clarify in the context of this reading. Because you've succeeded, but you've succeeded alone. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing. I mean, it's not that you shouldn't have gone out and pursued your own destiny, but I think you've gone as far as you can go by yourself. Next step, incorporating somebody else. Yes, that is what it says. Tell me more, tell me more. It's time to take action. In the past, it wasn't right. I think that there's something that you've desperately wanted, but always felt separated from or denied. The truth was, it wasn't right in the past because Spirit had to teach you how to be stronger, how to not need something, or just something wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. That's all that came out. Didn't happen in the past because something wasn't ready. You weren't ready. The two of you weren't ready. Whatever it is, you wasn't ready. New moon in Aries in reverse. So something did not. So this is something that it's like something that never happened but was supposed to, or you won't feel complete until it is. Is that weird? Adjustments are required. Let me see. Hey, Mish, what's up? You went home for 2 weeks but came back and he's still the same. Well, then you have your answers. Then you have your answers. I mean, it's almost like that you have your answers. The answer is the simplest answer, right? It's right in front of you. You have your answers. If nobody has changed and everything is still the same, you have your answers. Hey, Carol. Oh, whoever's mom. Oh. Tumbleweed, I hope she gets well soon. God bless, sweetheart. Oh, no. I mean, it's almost like I gotta say, what adjustments are required, though? What adjustments are required? What adjustments? What do you want us to change? It's who people recognize. It's who people recognize. What people value has to change. It's almost like, oh, okay, so it's to change the value systems. Hey, Kajal, thank you so much for your birthday cake. God bless you for your donation. Thank you so much. Cake is my favorite, so God bless you. It's a value change. It's like adjustments are required in your perspective because what you recognize as valuable, that's the problem. But there is a change. Adjustments were required, I think, and I don't say this often, from the outside to see, what has potential or what doesn't. And I can tell you right now, people are going to find you quite brilliant. Three of Pentacles implies that once the adjustments are made, there are opportunities coming your way because people will start to recognize your exceptional work. They'll be psyched about it. We have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from what doesn't fit or what doesn't suit or what doesn't serve. Give it till the full moon. Yeah. Give it to the full moon. The full moon is when I will get the answer for you. I promise. Oh, hey, Moony, Moony, Moony. Moony, Moony. Moony, Moony. It's Wednesday the 7th. It's December 7th. That's the full moon. That's the time when things will shift. When people will be able to finally accept, you know what? If I don't want the same results, I better stop trying the same shit. I better give something new a chance. And it's around that moment that an opportunity opens up for you because it's a perspective change. What does that have to do with today? You're feeling frustration and you're feeling the slack and you're feeling as hard as you work and as quality as you are, you just don't get recognized or opportunities continue to get stolen from you. That's going to happen until about 2 weeks from now or about next week, December 7th, next Wednesday. That's what's going to happen. It's just going to keep happening that way. It's just going to keep being that way. Because it's almost like the universe is like, fine, y'all, you're stubborn as fuck. I'm going to have to exhaust you and really make shit impossible for you to just, like finally give up. Finally give up banging your head on the fucking wall. Why would you do that? It's redirection. Walking away from what doesn't make you happy. Or opportunities finally opening up. I think the Two of Swords is an indication that we don't know which direction to go. We are confused. We have been making decisions in the dark and we're tired of it. Maybe the best thing to do now is to just stop and wait and be patient. I know it's not sexy. But it's kind of what the cards are saying. Just stop and be patient. There's nothing you can do right now. You have to now wait for the people to come to you. I would still try. I would still, submit things or, go out for jobs, or I would still keep doing that, sure. But the bottom line is, I don't think you're going to get any kind of response until then. But you will after then. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. I'm a little fuzzy today, I admit. Y'all ready? I actually wanted this card. I want to see what this is. Can you clear up my confusion a little bit, God? Wedding. I honestly think by the look of this card, somebody's going to realize they can't make it on their own. Not because they can't functionally, but they can't emotionally. They don't want to. And whatever adjustments that they're going to have to do, whatever adjustments that they're going to make, they have to make this work, they're going to make it. They're going to make those adjustments. Because there is wedding here. There is finally coming together into partnership, some sort of offer or proposal of commitment that is coming in. And it's about this. It's about kind of gearing up and getting ready to make a long-term permanent decision. Sensitive emotions. Told you it was emotional. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So slow down. Be good to you. Get your nails did. Sounds basic. Sleep. It's important. I just think that it's what needs to happen right now. Like I said, it's not a sexy answer, but it is the honest one. Just pause and don't make any decisions too rationally. If you make a decision not rationally, if you make a rash decision today, you're going to regret it because you're going to immediately realize, holy shit, I should never have made that decision. It's going to be impulsive and based on just, I want something to happen. Not, I actually know what I want to happen. I just want something to happen. It's like, let the fog surround you. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it takes a lot of faith, but it's like, just let it surround you right now and wait. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry, think love. So in other words, at those times where outwardly you can't see which direction to go and intellectually you don't have the answers, you don't know, sit in the fog and just think positive. The fog is the energy of creation anyway. So there's a sense of, okay, how do I want to see this? What do I want to be going on? It's like, get yourself in the mindset of, or the vibration of your true life, the life that you love, and only see that right now. Even if it takes stillness, it is going to clash with the outside world. It's not about escaping into fantasy. It's about realizing that instead of thinking the worst case scenario, like, oh my God, a car could hit me in this fog. Think instead, I could come out of this so much healthier and stronger. It's like that expression, what if I fall? But oh my dear, what if you fly? You're not thinking of the best case scenario. And so think of the best case scenario and let the fog be the fog for right now, but create the best case scenario in your mind, in your heart. Think positively, and that will direct things. And that's it. I know it's a pretty foggy message, but I almost like it. It's an acknowledgement that today is kind of a difficult day, and it's kind of a difficult energy. It's almost like proceed with faith. Somebody may be walking away from somebody else. There could be relationship issues that you've tried to make things work time and time again, but it just keeps going back to being alone, being alone, being alone, even if you don't want to be alone. What are we walking away from here? Can you just clarify the Eight of Cups, please? What are we walking away from here? Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Why are you walking away? Oh, you're finally walking away from the fucking fantasies in the past, because those fantasies were bullshit. They are better than you're remembering them better than they ever were. And it's the fantasies that were, that's the fog. They were getting in your way. Letting them go will readjust the way you're looking at the present moment. And you will see what's right in front of you when you couldn't before, because you were too distracted by the fog of the way you were remembering the past. But you weren't remembering the past, you were imagining it, because the way that it is in your head was never how it actually was. And you being able to finally see clearly and see that completely is what is going to liberate you in the next 24 hours. And make you choose the right one, make you smart, and allow you to decide, I want you, or I want this opportunity. I feel like you haven't been able to make a decision, and you might have self-sabotaged because you had this fantasy in your head that, oh, but it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. And you were about to say no to something wonderful because it was supposed to look a different way. So the fog, that's the fog. That's the delusion. When you clear that out and you see, now you're going to see, wow, why did I not see how amazing it is? And maybe somebody has to leave, or you have to get fired, or, it has to hurt in order for you to wake up. But the wake up call will happen at just the right time so that you can actually go and get that wonderful thing that you almost lost. This is about how the universe is shaking you awake so that you don't lose what is really meant for you because you're not seeing it clearly. Oh, okay. Okay. Love it. Hey, Lori. Oh gosh, Mish, I'm sorry. Not much of a husband. Maybe he needs to you need to walk away to wake him the fuck up. I don't know. Can't answer your personal life for you, but just a suggestion based on what I see in front of me. And this is very sensitive. It's almost been, you've been delaying this action. You've been delaying making this choice. You haven't decided to take action because you imagined it differently, and that's getting in your way. It's a fog that's getting in your way. Ah, yes. Hey, Joy. Hey, Josephine. So guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you. I love you like crazy. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much, Kajal, for your generous donation. I appreciate it. God bless. And I hope you guys will join me tomorrow. Yay, we had 48 people on. Please, let's give this video a thumbs up if you're still on and haven't given it a like but participated. Please do give it a like and give it a thumbs up. I would really be grateful. I hope there's 1,000 people on each time I come on. That's a great way to start growing this channel over here. I love my daily readings. Have a great day. Thank you so much. You too. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow.